I say your pentacles are going to slowly grow, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And I feel like building up energy is something that's new. It's like building up slowly rather than rushing in. Um, mwah. Oh, as I say, I've always got the best chatters, the best followers. I'm wrapped. Quino, you're up next. And I've got these new cards, and I think I've torn them already. You're welcome, Blimos Dragonette, and thank you for stopping by. And Quino, okay. No, I'm just not in my usual meditation room. It's weird, isn't it? My usual meditation room is quite unique. It's filled with my cherubs, and I don't have my cherubs here. So they're in my mind, in my heart. Gotta love my cherubs. Okay. Yeah, it does feel different, but I've got enough of me here. So, and thank goodness the aircon works, because even though the temperature's not that high here today, it's not like 40 when I was streaming earlier. Hello, Peggy Crease. I'm just doing a reading for Quino, because I'm feeling like, Quino, you have questions regarding spirituality. Can you understand that, Quino? Thank you for the hydrate, Peggy Crease. And I'm controlling my own cues. So just so everybody in the chat's aware. And Light Seeker, welcome in. Okay. And Quino, can you understand, you've attempted, okay, tarot space. Can you understand being disappointed with the progress of tarot? I was going to say tarot, but you gave it a heads up. And Peggy Crease, I'm just controlling my own cue. Like the old days. It's like you want to argue with some of the cards, Quino? In a way, no. I, I see you actually arguing with some of the cards. But that's okay, I do too. No, there's no right or wrong. Seriously, there should be a basic guideline, in my opinion anyway. There should be a basic guideline, and after that, it changes. But I'm picking up you've had feedback that is actually quite good on your perception of reading. And I see you, let me know if this is true or not. You are seeking a teacher. Sometimes the Page of Cups to me is either a teacher or it can be something else. So let me know if you're seeking a teacher. And yes, I am controlling my own cue. So even if you do put join, I will go back in the chat and have a look. But it was a weekend quickie. It's Saturday at 6 p.m. for me, so okay. If you're seeking a teacher, I feel it won't be local to you. So now I do have classes going starting on the 1st of Feb through the Etsy link. But I'm not sure how it's going to go with that. I haven't had the numbers this year, so oh, Clueless Jaja, I'm controlling my own cue. And Serenity of Wind, thank you for joining in. Missed your read yesterday. But Quino, if you find your teacher someone you resonate with, I see it actually, your intuition will transform. I feel you've already got recognition for your reads though, or positive feedback for your reads, but you want to okay. Clueless Jaja. The cards subs get extra card reads. From your If it's from yourself, I can accept that, but I feel there's been evidence. But I feel there's also been recognition. So if tarot is a side hustle for you, there's been recognition in what you do now. And I feel like there's a volunteering capacity that seems to come out as well, or an instructor capacity. Either you're a teacher and tarot is a side hustle, or you are a tutor of some kind. Oh, Clueless Jaja, thank you for stopping by. And yes, subs do get the extra cards, as do my VIPs get extra cards as well. But that's dependent. Okay. Now, Quino, if you can let me know if you're a tutor, I'm actually feeling like you may be a music tutor. I'm seeing a violin. La Reese, welcome in. You're not a teacher or anything. Can you understand the violin? That's okay. I can read doctor's writing, so I can pretty much fill in the gaps of people's writing. You don't click with a violin. Okay. Keep it in mind. I didn't see it for no reason at all. I do see worry about time investing. You're thinking like it may take a long time to learn. And who's the Aries energy that I'm clicking with here? Okay, I'll let you think, but I'm feeling that your emotions are boiling over or bubbling over. Not in a bad way, in a good way, actually. I need to see what this is. Yeah. There may have been a disagreement with a sibling about your dreams, if you can understand that. Disagreement with a sibling about your dreams. It could be the sibling that's Aries, actually. Okay. If your sister is late Feb, early March in birthday, late Feb to mid-March. Mid-Feb to mid-March, yeah. No, that's Taurus. So it's not your sister. But there's been, yeah, it's like bossy. Someone's being bossy. And when you type sister, I feel that that's the person that's being bossy. I feel you will find your teacher. And I want to say ask questions. Oh, late March to mid-April. Thank you, Fluffter. I got it mixed up. Yeah. Make sure you ask questions for tarot. Yeah. Make sure you ask questions of whoever's teaching you. Intuitive medium Jessica, welcome in. And thank you for the follow. Okay. And Quino, I believe that's what I've got for you because it's been heavily on your mind is developing a spiritual essence. So just let me know if that resonates because I feel it has been heavily on your mind, but a relationship also has been too. But it's gaining one, not an actual relationship. Okay, I feel like once one question's answered, the other one will get answered. So, Quino, if you can keep that in mind that both of the questions are going to be answered around the same time. I don't know which one needs to be answered first. That's the problem. I feel like it's your pentacle question that needs to be answered first. And you're the driver going forward here, so I feel you're directed to go in one direction, and by all means follow that direction because you are the driver of your life. And I also feel it will help with the confidence going forward with tarot as well. Yeah. So hopefully that resonated, Quino. That's neat. Oh, I haven't heard that saying since the 80s, Quino. 1980s, not 1880s. Don't make me that old. Okay, Fluffjar. Hello, hello, hello. Fluff, have you met someone since you were last here in my stream? I feel like there's a new meeting. Ah, in correlation to the context. Everybody has their different approach. Ah, Lala East, thank you so much. You helped me out so much yesterday. It was amazing. I'm not sure what that is, Fluffja, but I feel like you've met someone that has piqued your interest. I feel more like a crush. So friend, I would say. It could be other streamers because they can become friends. But I feel like you've had a face-to-face with, if it's another streamer, there's a face-to-face. And it's happened in I want to say the last couple of days, last week. Just let me know if that resonates. I'm tuning into your energy at the moment, not anything else. So, a couple of new people online. One has piqued your interest as a crush with romantic overtones. I'll put on my British accent. One with romantic overtones. Oh, you know it's a crush. Psychic connections. Thank you, Lala Ease. I felt that the first time you came into my stream, actually. Okay. I'm going to turn over the cards now, Fluffja. You know it's a crush. Okay. You're fearful of moving forward, though, because somebody left you out in the cold and led you on. Yeah. But there was a real resonance, Fluffja, is what I'm picking up. A real resonance between you and a new person. But I feel like you were left out in the cold with a past person who led you on for a long time. And I want to say you're not settling for anything less than happily ever after. That's why this sudden, yeah, that's why this sudden feeling was unexpected. Okay. I feel like the sudden feeling that was unexpected, the person actually might have suggested or been suggestive, and they seem to have their act together. You're focused on a happily ever after. You won't settle for anything less. So exploring this person that might have been suggestive, I feel they're quite intelligent, maybe a little older than yourself, but definitely geographically close. It's like if they're not the same state or county, it's the next one over. I feel geographical closeness. And they've got their act together. And at this stage, I wouldn't be at all surprised if they're Taurus or Virgo. Interesting. Did I pick someone out that you already know about? Yes. My guide said yes. I feel like either Taurus or Virgo. So you know your star signs. You chimed in and let me know that I was a bit off. I don't know if I'm crushing it, hey fever, but we'll see. You got to find out their birthdays. I could be wrong. I'm not an astrologer in any way, shape, or form, but I feel like the person that made the rushed overture has actually got their stuff together. They're not a player, is what I'm picking up. And it's like there was laughter. Yeah, childlike laughter, childlike antics. Ah, there you go. You guys have got more knowledge than me. Hey fever, if it sounds like a Virgo man, then it's Virgo man, but I get Taurus or Virgo. But they know what they want, and they want the laughter, they want the joy. But you're not settling for anything else other than happily ever after. And I want to say you're willing to walk over coals to get it. But I see it coming to you. So Fluffja, hopefully that resonates. Hopefully that resonates. And hey fever, you're up. Okay. And I want to use Deborah Blake's Everyday Witch. Yeah, definitely the happy ever after. You're welcome. But don't dismiss somebody who comes on strong straight away. I feel like they're a person that really knows what they want and is going to get it. They'll walk over coals to get it, even if it's your happily ever after. Hey, hey. Thank you for the hydrate, Fluffja. Oh, well, there you go. Didn't know that. I'm trying to stay out of all this royal hype. It's sort of like sibling rivalry on steroids. And yeah, there's hurt and heartache and strict protocols that are, yeah. But it's seriously just sibling rivalry on steroids. You think you have a Virgo moon or something like that. Okay, Fluff, just check it out. Um, well, yeah, the toxic family dynamic. I just think it's distant. Being an Aussie, the Queen was our Queen. You're a Virgo, Lala Ease. Huh? I get along with Virgos and Leos so well. Oh, and hey, Fever, you're a Virgo too. There you go. Um, yeah, in the royal scandal, I sort of think that there were protocols in place which did lead to distance. But if you go into any rich family that has a nanny, there's distance between the parents and grandparents and the children. The nanny takes care of the kids. So I'm sort of like, I grew up pretty down to earth. We didn't have a nanny. A babysitter was a cousin, or next door neighbour. So there was none of that distance from family. But I believe people who grew up in a fortunate situation would have actually had to sacrifice time with their children to maintain that fortunate situation. So, yeah, I don't know. What's your take on it? I'm grateful that I grew up normal without money. Gained it throughout my lifetime. And yes, I'm 55, so gaining it throughout my lifetime took a while. But yeah, 95% of the population of the world is is dysfunctional. But it just means that if you're in a functional family, you're the outlier. You're like the 5% that that is always supported. So, and that's DSM. That's actually the DSM-4. The DSM-4's take on functionality within families. So there you go. Yeah, earned and appreciated things. Yeah, it's just a different epoch. So reading the book to me, yeah, you're right, Pagacrease. It's a lot of messed up families out there, but it's true. 95% of the population comes from dysfunctional families. But I'm glad I earned to get where I am. So, hey, Fever. Let's see. I think I. And yeah, it's like there's a sacrifice for everything. Even if you're poor, you have to sacrifice the quality of your foods. If you're rich, you have to sacrifice time with family. And there's always a sacrifice just to live. We sacrifice to live. So, yeah. Anyway, enough on the segue for royalty. They're privileged in other ways. Like, how many people could have a runaway bestseller even if their upbringing was worse. Not many. But hey, fever, I'm actually picking up that you're looking at relationships at the moment. Yeah. Look, but it wouldn't be a flyaway bestseller just because you don't have the name. And it's sort of like, well, I'm willing to sacrifice that. Oh, you do sing from time to time. Only if you're alone. Oh, Quino, come on. Sing till your heart's content. It makes your heart beat at a regular rhythm. But I'm doing Hey Fever's read now. And I do feel like Hey Fever, you're looking at relationships at the moment. I don't know if that's for one or at your current one, but relationships are heavy on your mind. Just a yes or a no at this stage. And thank you, Not Sabs. Yeah, it's like, no, okay. Then current person, I feel there may have been some disagreement. Oh, well, it was my yesterday. So, and I said the same thing. There you go. Why am I picking up that you feel like you have nothing to offer but sorrow? King of Wands, Queen of Wands. You might actually be with your soulmate, but there you go. I'm picking up a thinking down. Yeah, you with your soulmate. There you go. King and Queen of Wands, start of read. But I'm picking up that you feel like you've let your person down. That all you can offer is sorrow at the moment. Let's put it in mindfulness terminology. At the moment. It doesn't stay that way forever. Yeah. But I'm not talking about what your person thinks of you. I'm talking about what you believe within yourself. Because I feel like you've been in a sorrow situation, hey fever, but not anymore. Can you relate to how that sorrow situation changed the dynamic of the relationship? I feel like you're trying to turn it backwards. You're trying to get it back to how it used to be, where it was equal. You're not sure. Okay, I can put it into a little bit of a story. I used to be a corporate power executive. And sometimes I think of the relationships I had then. And even though I wouldn't want them again, I'd still want the capabilities I had then. I'd still want the riches I had then. And I'd feel more like I contributed to my relationship. Yeah. I know they don't mind, but I'm picking up that you feel like you want to contribute more. And you will. I feel like there is something there that there's an opportunity for you to contribute more. And I feel like it could be with book work or paperwork, or I do see it like an iPad. Um yeah, Have you researched it on an iPad or a portable device? And I would say let him possibly. No, you did. Um, I forget what they're called now. Tablets. That's it. A tablet device. See, I am that old. I used to have one, believe it or not. Only it wasn't a very fancy one, so it didn't do much. And so it went in the cupboard, never got used. But I get that your person has already got that with you. I already see it as being equal. They see your contribution as equally valuable. So check that out. Your person sees you as equally valuable. If you were to talk about this, yeah. If you were to talk about this, the number you would settle on would be the same for each other. But I feel your person may be planning a trip, and this is where the inequity comes in, or inequality. Your person may be planning a trip with you, and you feel like you don't have much say. There you go. You're going together, but you feel like you don't have much say. There's someone somewhere else you would much rather go. Okay, wear a mask. Go, but wear a mask. You scare people. I've actually done it. I've gone out. We don't have mask mandates here anymore, but I've gone out with a mask on, and they actually get out of your way. You're walking down the supermarket aisle. If you've got a mask on, people actually clear a path for you. It's like parting the seas. But your person wants to take you somewhere. Oh, there you go, Pagacrease. I didn't know that. Well, I do know vitamin C and zinc is for colds and flus, but there you go. Hay fever, definitely. And if you suffer hay fever as badly as I do, the watery eyes and the runny nose that happens with hay fever freaks people out as well. So, yeah. But I do it in the supermarket just so I've got a clear run through the aisles. Huh. Yeah, zinc is good, but you can overdose on zinc. So make sure you check with your GP or your doctor to see if your blood needs it. Yeah. Oh, you have Imogen C too. Yeah. Yeah, because otherwise your pee just becomes expensive pee. If we take all these vitamins off the shelf, we've just got expensive pee. Oh, hay fever, hit the poker tables. Wear a mask and hit the poker tables. You'll win every time. There you go. But no, yes, play some slots. Just the minimum coin amount. I don't like those. I call them one-armed bandits. They take your money and run. Mwah. Enjoy your trip, hay fever. Your person wants you to enjoy your trip. And why do I get that you wanted to go to where the big ball of string is? Does anybody else know what the big ball of string is? Okay, my queue is empty. I can go back and have a look to see. There you go. Hey fever, I get that your person wants to take you to the big ball of yarn or big ball of string. I'm not reopening the Q Light Seeker. I'm going back to who put the exclamation point join first and eliminating that way. So, yes. Peachy, if you're still around, you're up next. That's the way Peggy Crease. It's like, yeah, become donkey out of Shrek. Pick me, pick me, pick me. Um, yeah, you were lurking for a while, Light Seeker, but there were people lurking before you, believe it or not. But I'll just see if Peachy's still there. Um, yeah, I didn't expect to be inundated. It's not my usual stream day. So, definitely not my usual stream day. And Clueless Jar Jar had to leave. Okay. Okie dokie. And not Sabs. You're up and then Pagacrease. Oh, I don't know about that. I can be really blunt. So it's not Sabs, then Pagacrease. So not Sabs, you're up first. Yeah, ask your question and I'll tune in on it as I'm tuning into your energy. And I've been thinking about doing a stream where it's just questions on spirituality, but we'll see. I've just been thinking about it. Most people want their reads. They go away as soon as they've had their reads and on to another. So, yeah. Ah, well, Aries, that's it. Gathering the loose strings of life and pulling them together. But I actually did get the big ball of string. I said that before the crochet thing came up. Okay. An art test competition. Okay. I don't think there's any way to ensure victory. And I believe your mentor also mentioned that it could possibly be rigged. Yeah, crush your enemies. Go and we'll do the childlike thinking. Go in with a sledgehammer and smash their works. And so yours is the only one left standing. He's running it. Okay. Can you understand why someone may have mentioned that it is rigged? It's like those beauty pageant things. The voters all vote one way. That's okay. Hoping to do well. I think you will do well. Okay. Ask your mentor about the ethics of the competition. Enter anyway. I feel you will get publicity. I feel it's something that makes the local newsletter or local news rag. But we'll see if victory cards come up here. It's not a local thing. Then why are you doubting yourself so much, not Sabs? I feel like the cost might be okay. I feel like the cost to have it might be a bit prohibitive or have it the way you want. Yeah. I do get go for it. There's the offers don't come, yeah, the offers don't come about very often. And my guess is go for it. Yeah. But I feel the cost of doing the cost of planning it out to you is time. And I feel like you may be time poor at the moment. Yeah, I feel like you might be time poor at the moment. I get that you want to do everything, but your attention is split so many different ways at the moment. And I feel like your family situation at the moment is demanding for some reason. I know you have a brain. You have ADHD brain. Okay. Can you understand being heartbroken if you don't get a mention? As in, if you don't get a place, it will shatter you. It's either the energy I'm getting is either go big or go home. Yeah. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. I get that you've already planned what you're going to do. And as I said, I feel like there is some recognition, so it might only be on Discord, but there is a broader community that will write about it. I get you overflowing with emotion, so to me that would mean even though you're time poor, try and fit it in. I feel like family demands are really pressurized at the moment, but find the time to fit it in because I get the Ace of Cups to the Sun as the outcome. And the Sun is a really good card. Anybody else that's done tarot can chime in and let you know that the Ace of Cups and the Sun as the outcome is really good. And stop comparing yourself to everybody else. We're blessed with being unique when we're born. We're our unique selves. Yes, we identify within our communities, but it should not be the be all and end all of how we identify ourselves. I'm I'm picking up that this competition may have actually been your idea and you've run it by the professor you mentioned and they've said go for it. Just let me know if that resonates, not Sabs. Because I'm getting this could have been your idea. Ah, there you go. I say there's recognition for it. So go for it. And there's success at the end with the Ace of Cups and the Sun. I don't know what success, so I can't tell you what place. But I feel like you're time poor and you're also a bit of a perfectionist. You want it to be perfect. And being time poor means that you won't be able to put in the time that you would like. No, I feel like it was your idea. I know you've said it wasn't your idea, but I really feel like it was. So my guess is go for it. There's successful outcome. Now, success is measurable on a personal level. Me, I think if I entered something like that just to get something up there, that would be a success. To other people, first place is the only success they would. Yeah, fill me in, not Sabs, because I'll celebrate with you. I'll celebrate with you. And Peggy Crease, you're up next. next. Yeah. True. If you look at it that way, not Sabs, you can't lose. Exactly, Pagacrease. You never know what doors are going to be opened. And like I see success. So I don't know what kind of success though. Now, Pagacrease. I'm using my vintage Rider-Waite. Okay, and I love your little pick me doing the childhood thing, because I felt the energy lighter, and I feel you have too. I feel like you've felt the energy lighten. So just let me, yeah, I know. It hasn't stopped what you've had to, I'm going to reshuffle or refan shuffle those cards. But it's like nothing really has changed in your life, but the energy is lighter. And I get now that you know that you've tapped in. I feel you've tapped into a brighter future in terms of what you see in front of you. You've tapped into a brighter reality. Yeah, brighter reality. And I feel like there may have been a connection with a person. And I only read for you yesterday, so this is weird. There's a connection with a person and you're going to jump right in and take it. It's like, I feel you resonated with someone, Pagacrease, and you're like, your energy is, I'm going to go for this. I'm going to see where it takes me. It's going to move fast, but intuitively you know exactly where it's going to take you. Just let me know if that resonates, Pagacrease. Let me know if it resonates. Okay. Well, then I need to say your intuition stepped in. And I feel like you've got a choice there. And your lighter energy has said, I'm going to go for this and see where it goes. And I feel like there's fast movement. I'm not sure whether your friend has a male child that isn't doing the best, and you've been an ear for your person to listen, for the older lady to listen to. And it's always good to be helpful to others. Okay, she has no kids. You already did your homework. Okay. Then you know exactly where it's going to lead, Pagacrease. You know exactly where it's going to lead. Exactly, exactly, exactly. But I feel there's a choice to be made first. And hopefully that resonates. Okay. Now, I am going, as I said, it was a weekend quickie. Um, I need feedback from you guys because I've actually seen this person online and you guys can fill me in whether it's worth connecting. Because I'm looking at doing dual streams with people. You're welcome, Packer Chris. Thank you for your ongoing support. Mwah. But I see positive, positive, positive. You know exactly where it's going to head. If you've done your homework, you know exactly where it's going to head. I've just got to make sure I've spelt the name right. Okay. Here we go. It's Psychic Tina. No views at the moment, but you can go with the raid to Psychic Tina and give me some feedback whether it's worth it again. Mwah. See you the next time I stream.